Hello everyone, welcome to David Inspiration Talk, and today I'm going to talk about courage in life. Courage, what do I mean by courage? Courage is that urge that you have towards drive in doing certain things or what you're interested in. That courage, that power that you feel within yourself. There is that power that you feel within yourself that I need to do 1, 2, 3 things. That's what we call courage. And courage is what drives what we call risk-taking. You cannot have that risk-taking nature until you have that courage. Courage is what will help you face that unknown world that you expect. So it's very important that when you understand the aspect of courage in life, and mostly for those people who have who've been successful in life, it's because of they are courageous. They are courageous, be it in a situation that they are going through, be it in business, be it in the ministry world, be it in whatever you try, be it in education field, whatever you just try. And that courage is what drives you. If you want to make choices in life, that courage pushes you. It'll give you an inner power of you doing things beyond your control. Because you find that most of the people have been failing. That's the reason as to why I've decided to talk about this, because most of the people I have realized have been failing because you don't have courage towards something. If you want to get into a certain office, you don't have that courage. You're fearing that, you're fearing what is unknown, but you're always being told that you're supposed to encourage yourself. Do that something. Try it up, because you don't realize it's better you try it up instead of you just staying there. Some people are just afraid of trying new things because you don't have that courage, that you are minus the courage, and it will just fail you in life. Life is all about trying new things, and your life is a new page. There is no life that you live for another person. You always try to manifest in your own world. It's like you're just acting your own movie, and there is no one who can force or who can explain or expose you to that movie unless you expose yourself in the same. You teach yourself on how you're going to move into that. And that's the reason as to why you find some people, they are successful in their life. When you minus all the things that I've been teaching here about the whatever, the family background and all those issues, when you minus them, now you're by yourself. Then you need something else that we call courage. Courage is what will make you even manifest into new businesses. It will make you manifest into new ministries. It will make you try new things that other people fail to try. And that's what will make your life move in a straight track. But when you fail, when you lack courage in life, is something very dangerous. And I'm just hoping that each and every person who is listening to me right now, you're going to get that, and you're going to gain that courage. And it's a very nice moment that I've taken, so that at least we can talk about this, because I found it very important to discuss about this. The courage that you have within yourself will make you push even to more things. It will make you push to that unborn baby that is within yourself. Remember, within each and every individual, you have that unborn baby that you need to push out. And you cannot put that baby, I'm talking about the baby of success. I might be talking about this, and some people are wondering, what are you talking about, pushing a new baby, or but I'm talking about that force that within yourself that you need to have, plus the courage now, so that at least you can give birth, you can give rise to new things. And the other day I talked about when frustration gets in your life, when hard issues get in your life. If you combine this one with, this will really help you, because the courage that you have, if you get into hard states, and then that courage that you have within yourself will develop you to be a different person. Because remember, if you're driven low by life, and then you lack courage or you lack esteem, then you drive yourself down, then you'll not be able to test and try new things. It is time that you rise. It's time that you wake up. It is time that you think about yourself. Think about, if I don't have courage, think about how you can install yourself. You can install to new measures. You can install new courage. You can pray to God that He give the courage to do the things that you are planning. Maybe you've been dreaming of starting new careers, but because you don't have that courage, you just fail. Maybe you've been dreaming of doing more businesses, big businesses, but because you don't have courage, remember, I've observed so many topics about life success and life issues, and people here talks about capital. But let me tell you one thing, that capital mostly doesn't matter. Most like what it is within yourself. And one of the things that mostly will that will matter most is the courage that you've been having. Courage and quest to get success. Courage and quest to get, financial progress. And with that courage, I'm talking about this because I've realized so many people that are very so afraid of, if even if you're told maybe we want to have you want to go and meet a certain prominent person, you don't have that courage. You don't have that imbued courage. Some of the people here are suffering because the problem that you've been going through, you don't have that courage of rising up and going to tell maybe the person who can assist you. That courage is not there. But it's high time that you think about yourself, and you make yourself understand that even if you don't try, someone else will try it, and they are going to succeed. Even if you don't have to rise up, there are some people who are going to rise up, and they are going to get to more level than you are. And year by year, you'll be failing. And by that, at a certain point, that you just find yourself so down that you'll not be able to compose yourself. It is high time that you think about yourself. It is high time you think, if you don't have that courage, try to gain it. Try to install it. Try to give yourself rise and tell yourself that I can do this. I can be courageous enough to try this and that. I can be courageous enough. If I'm starting a mystery, I'm courageous enough to start this mystery. If it's going abroad, I'm courageous enough of trying this step of going forward. If it's all about being a teacher, is you just being courageous enough and say, from today henceforth, I'll try and get courageous. I'll start my online classes. I'll start, that courage is what I'm talking about. And also courage of facing new people, courage of acquiring new knowledge, courage of trying to build yourself up. That's what the kind of courage I'm talking about. And when I talk about this, I know I'm going to touch one or two people that who've been failing on these grounds. Because I told you, you cannot be able to boost yourself up unless you listen to people who are going to shape you up, who are going to rise you up. Remember, even a teacher was once a student. There is nobody in this world who have never been taught. People go through teachings. People grow through listening to what is being taught, listening to what people are telling them, because by the time that person who comes to tell you about that something, maybe by the time I come here to tell you about courage, God has installed me that will of telling you need to have courage. And when you get to my video, you listen to this, and you listen to me, and you listen to my contents, you'll have that inability of rising up again and encouraging yourself up. You say, if this can happen, then I am there to do it. I am there and I was born to do it. Because remember, I told you there is no one in this world who was created by God without a purpose. Each and every person, remember, God created you because he wanted you to fulfill a certain purpose. And it will be a very big judgment if you fail to fulfill that God purpose that he gave you. I told you another time that you need to realize yourself, compose within yourself. I'm talking to people I'm really talking to people right now who are just that low. They've been thinking, otherwise they've been so down. You need to compose yourself up, especially this period of this pandemic. I've realized there are so many people who have failed. There are so many people who have gone down the levels that you were in because you've never encountered this kind of a situation. Maybe you've lost your job. Maybe you've lost your business. Maybe there have been a closure of your business. Maybe your fields are not operating. But remember, if each and everything has got a reason, and instead of you just staying there observing how things are happening, you're supposed to rise up. Try to teach yourself up. Try to cope with the situation. Try to tell yourself that I can rise again, and try to redirect to another level or another direction. Remember, this is just a period, and it will come and it will pass. But depending on the decision and how you're going to behave yourself at this time, that's what will make your life different to a certain level. Remember, there are some people who are going to outwin others during this period because they will have thought otherwise. They will have tried other new things. They will have composed themselves in a different levels. Why not you? Why not you that I'm talking to you here? And that's the reason as to why I've come to tell you like you need to have that courage. You need to encourage yourself and tell yourself life is all about courage. Life is all about trying new things. And each and every time, what you lived yesterday is not what you have left today. Tomorrow it's going to be a different day. Today you build a relationship, it fails you or it gets successful, but as you move with time, you get other new things in the very relationship. So you always need to tell yourself, if you are that kind of a person who is like you'll be failed by circumstances, you'll be failed by what comes in your life, then you'll be on the end of failure. And remember, as I always tells you, you're always supposed to be fighting for your success. You're not supposed to be fighting for your failure. For instance, if I just give an example, if I just give an example of this, if someone airlifts you and by bad luck then you fall with a parachute, and by bad luck maybe the parachute develop mechanical issues and fail to develop it in the right way, and then for instance you get hanged in a certain place whereby you'll be hanging by yourself, and by you hanging there, it will depend on the effort that you put. Your life will depend on the effort that you put on you holding to what you have hanged on until you get someone to save you. That's the same thing in life. You cannot be able to say, you cannot be stand there and saying now because these have already happened, then I just going to release myself and I die. No. You try to make enough efforts, or the little level that you have, you hold yourself up until you get someone who can come and help you up. This is the same situation in life. If you're praying to God that he comes and cheer you up and help you up, you still need that courage to hold yourself on the things or on the ground that you are in right now by the time God then come and boost you up. So that is the courage I'm talking about. And by you listening to this, I know I've cheered up some of the people who have been who've been down through this period, because I know there are so many of you who are in that state. And by this, you'll be able to rise up, you'll be able to stand up again and tell yourself, now it's my new turn, it's my new me, and it's my new world. Then I'm going to make myself move in the right direction. And maybe even things were going wrong in another past life, but right now, when you make a new life, observe what are those things have been failing. What are these points? Maybe you've lost so many chances because of lack of courage. You are not courageous enough to face life in a certain position. Right now, rise again. Tell yourself up, I need to do this, I need to walk up again, I need to move in this direction. And by doing that, life will be different. You'll enjoy within a certain period of time. You say, by the way, were it not for me encouraging myself, I could not have reached to these levels. So keep on subscribing, liking, and commenting to my videos down there. I will keep bringing more contents, and I will keep on encouraging you on more issues about life. It's very important. Thank you.